Today I'm gonna buy, build, and test the smallest to the biggest Hot Wheels tracks, with each one getting bigger and bigger. Then at the end, I'm going to connect them all together to make one giant track. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's begin with the smallest Hot Wheels track, which is this Hot Wheels launcher that only comes with 2 pieces. So now we just need a car, and you just pull back this rubber band launcher, drop the car in, then press this to send the car flying. Nice. Now let's move on to the second track. This one's called Flip Ripper. It comes with 3 pieces, a launcher, a ramp, and this blue bucket. It also comes with this car, and if you attach a rubber band onto the ramp, it launches the car into the air. So let's see if we can land a flip. Yes sir, but now let's load up the car one more time and see if we can land a jump inside this bucket. Yes, we can. Let's go! Next, let's check out another small track. This one's called Pocket Raceway, and it actually can attach to your pocket. And when you open it up, there's a few pieces. And when you put it together, it transforms into a 2-lane raceway with a launcher and a jump. It also comes with this green car. So let's crank back the launcher and load the car on the track. But now it needs someone to race against. So let's choose its opponent. So now we have this red Lambo versus green car. And the first one to hit this Hot Wheels signs wins. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. And the red Lambo takes the W. Next up, we have another racing track. It's called Rollout Raceway, which is a good name for it because it literally rolls out into a raceway. It's a 5-lane racetrack, and there's even a finish line at the end that has number gates to show who wins the race. The set comes with this green car, so let's place it on the starting line and add 4 other cars. And now we have a 5-lane race, so let's do a quick tournament. Last place is out each round. Comment who you think is gonna win. 3, 2, 1, go. Race 1 is off. Green takes the win, and the orange car is out. 4 racers left. Now race 2. Red is eliminated. Race 3. Green passes first, and blue is out. And now for the finale, we have the green car versus the yellow car. Let's see who's the fastest. 3, 2, 1, go. And the green car wins. Now let's check out the 5th track. It costs $60, it comes with over 10 pieces, and it nearly takes up my entire table. The track is a continuous loop with 4 giant turns, and motorized boosters in the middle. There's multiple parking spots for your other cars. It comes with this blue car, so first you flip this switch to activate the boosters, then slide the car in. The boosters launch the car forward at maximum speed, and the car will keep looping around the track non-stop until you turn off the booster, or until you add a second car, and this happens. They crash. Yeah! But now let's take it up a notch and add even more cars to simulate the most crazy car crash possible. I hope they have car insurance. Nice. Now let's move on to the next track. This one costs $20, and it's very tall because it's a big loop with a giant bat on top. It comes with this gold car, and there's even a secret hiding spot underneath the loop where you can park your car. You can also fuel up with gas here. But now let's crank back this launcher and load the car in the track. The first route takes you underneath this tunnel. To access the second route, you rotate this loop, and this route is more intense because you have to clear this jump, complete the loop, and take down the bat. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice. But don't celebrate just yet because now we're moving on to the hardest route, which raises the jump even higher, and the goal is to hit this Hot Wheels sign midair to take down the bat. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's go! Now let's see what track is next. For this one I paid over $100, and it's the world's biggest Hot Wheels loop. It's over 2 feet tall. It starts with a launcher here, then the track goes straight into a big orange loop. Then there's blue curved tracks that wrap around the loop, and there's even an electronic booster in the middle for maximum speed. There's also 6 parking spots on top of the loop, and the set comes with this blue car. So let's load it on the track and see if it can survive this course. 3, 2, 1, go. Can it complete the loop? Nice. And then it wraps around the track, goes under the loop, then hits the booster, and goes through the loop again. It's literally a continuous loop. The booster keeps the car going again and again. But now let's put this track to the test and see how many cars we can add at once without them crashing. Starting with 1 car. Now 2 cars. This is already pretty intense. Let's try 3 cars. I think they might crash any second, but how about 4 cars? I guess that's the max. I tried adding more cars, but they just kept crashing. That's a lot of damage. Now let's move on to the next track. The next track on the list is this one. It costs $55. It comes with a lot of pieces, and it's a massive skyscraper tower that's almost 3 feet tall. The track starts with an electronic booster that launches the car straight up into a massive jump. Then it loops into the top of the tower. Then it wraps around the tower, landing 2 separate jumps before going around the track again. There's even 20 parking spots on both sides of the tower for all your cars. The set comes with this car, and it's literally the exact same car as the last set. Well, I guess I don't need 2 of them, but now let's see if it can clear this massive jump, complete the loop, and land the 2 other jumps to complete the course. 3, 2, 1, go. It lands the first jump, completes the loop, wraps around, lands the second jump, 1 more jump. Nice. And the booster sends it right back up for round 2. But what makes this track really crazy is the chance for mid-air collisions. So let's see what happens when I add a second car. Oh wow, that was almost a crash. Let's try a third car. This is getting sketchy. Let's add another one and another one. They crashed! Now let's check out the last track, and this is one of the biggest Hot Wheel tracks ever made, so let's unbox it. It costs over $100, and it's this massive Hot Wheels City Ultimate Garage. The track has 4 different levels, an elevator, side-by-side racing lanes, a spiral track, a massive loop, and a big jump with a dragon on top as a final boss. There's also over 50 parking spots for all your cars. So now let's load it up with all my Hot Wheels and see if it fits them all. Yes, it does. And there's even one more parking spot on top of the track. This set comes with 2 cars, this blue one and this black one. So let's place them on the elevator and check out the first level and work our way to the top. You just squeeze this booster to launch them forward. Let's go. The blue car swerves and bends that corner, and the other car gets yeeted. There's also a gas station where you can fill up the tank, and a car wash to get your car looking clean. Now let's move up to the second level and load up some new cars. On this level, we have a 2-lane track where we have our first side-by-side race. It's gonna be this green Lambo versus Iron Man car. Comment who you think is gonna win. 3, 2, 1, go. And the winner races down to the first level. You can also turn this lever to send the car another route into a car washing station that has these brushes to wipe down the car. Now let's move up to the third level and load up some new cars. This level has another 2-lane track with a full loop. We have a Porsche versus Subaru. 3, 2, 1, go. They clear the loop and all the way down the spiral track to complete the course. There's also a second route here, and if you turn this, it leads to more parking spots. Now let's move up to the final floor and load up with some more cars one more time. On the highest floor, we have a massive 2-lane jump into this red dragon. For this challenge, we have a red Lamborghini versus a red Ferrari. Let's see who can clear the jump and take down the dragon. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. And the final boss goes down. And the last thing to do is race down from the very top of the garage. So let's see who's gonna take the W. And the Lambo wins. But now it's time for the final test. And I'm going to connect as many tracks possible to make one giant Hot Wheels track. Starting with the Hot Wheels City Ultimate Garage, up Sky Crash Tower, into a massive loop mayhem, through Crisscross Crash, and up a ramp, jumping straight onto Rollout Raceway, and then crossing the finish line. Let's see if this red Lamborghini can survive. First load it on the elevator, and take it up to the 3rd floor. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Launch from the garage into a loop, down the spiral track, hits the booster, flies straight up Sky Tower, clears the loop, lands the first jump, lands the second jump, wraps around the back. Can it clear the loop?
Yes, sir.
Now land the jump. Yes! Then it blasts straight through Crisscross Crash and launches up, landing onto Rollout Raceway. It literally did a 360 and crosses the finish line. Let's go! Comment below what your favorite track was. Let me know what I should do next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.